So my first story starts out when I was in 12th grade. I went to a high school party that eventually got busted by the cops. So it starts out with, as I was leaving the party, my friends and I called us an Uber, and on the way to the Uber, we get stopped by the cops. They just wanted to ask us a few questions, and my friend Avery, who was the guy who hosted the party, says a fake name. He says to the cops that he was Daryl Howard, and which took us all by surprise. It was really funny. And so then the cops tell us to sit on the curb, and so we just tell our Uber to leave since we're waiting. And as he's leaving, the passenger door of his car ends up flinging open, and it hits another parked car, which is really funny. Meanwhile, Daryl Howard, aka Avery, his dad ends up getting arrested because he was also involved in this party. And then later on, he just ended up getting arrested at his own house. So my second story starts last year of February. I was walking to work at 8 a.m. and some guy was following behind me, and he eventually caught up to me and started making small talk, and it eventually led to him asking for my number and wanting to go on a date. So I stupidly gave it to him and didn't want to initiate anything after that, so I just ended up ghosting him. Then weeks go by and he keeps texting me whatnot, and then I just kind of forget about it, and then he ends up doing the same thing again, like a month or two ago, and reintroducing himself, pretending that the first encounter just never happened, which I got really creeped out about. And then I eventually started seeing him lurking on campus and waiting for me outside of classes and just being on campus where I was, which was really scary. So I ended up just reporting it to the police, and it turns out he already had a report written up about him. They knew who he was, and he had already asked out two other girls that happened to look just like me on dates, and he did the exact same thing.